Cthulhu-Con contains language that isn't for kids and occasional gruesome depictions of horror. But it's fun. Content warnings are in the episode description.
My name is Mike Turley, and you are listening to Cthulhu-Con, a show about the horrors of the universe that have been silently clawing at the edges of our simple minds. This is a story-first tabletop role-playing show following a popular online forum called the Necronama blog, run by 5 coworkers, or murderers, I'll let you decide. This is taking place at a Happy Fun convention hall where they are meeting fans for the first time.
Hi, everybody. My name is Kevin Rizza, and I play Vicky Vanity. Vicky is a former track star and girl next door who, after a terrible summer camp slasher tragedy, is just trying to keep everything together. Vicky is the managing editor of Southeastern Pennsylvanian Monstrous Cryptids at the Necronama blog. This week's mystery fact. So Vicky's favorite food is spaghetti.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any story there?
Just a straightforward fact for a straightforward person.
Plain spaghetti. Nothing on it.
I'm sorry, plain spaghetti?
Oh.
You monster.
I mean, just a little bit of butter and a sprinkle of Parmesan cheese.
Yeah, no red sauce.
Okay.
Red sauce reminds Vicky of blood.
Of blood.
And blood reminds Vicky of how her boyfriend, Chase Chaserson, was cut in half with a chainsaw that terrible night on Camp Lucid Lake.
I imagine he was chased at some point by, a Freddy Krueger.
And he never had premarital sex because he was chaste.
Vicky doesn't like to talk about him.
No.
And definitely not about the chastedness.
But the point is that she will not eat red sauce with her pasta because it reminds her too much of blood.
Is Alfredo still okay?
No, Vicky just doesn't like non-red sauce.
So there's just no sauce for Vicky.
Yeah.
Is it canon then that Vicky doesn't eat anything red?
No, just red sauce because it's got kind of the consistency of gore.
Oh,
Sure.
Okay. Right.
What about
Right.
chocolate syrup?
She's fine with chocolate syrup. It doesn't look like blood. Unless you're in a black and white movie.
Anyway, I'm Stephen Tansey. I'll be playing Malcolm Vance, an antiques dealer who discovered that a little bit of creative writing could make the job a lot easier. He is the head of e-commerce and e-curio for the Necronama blog. And a mystery fact about Malcolm is that he is a Bitcoin multimillionaire, if only he knew that. He bought an old desk a few years back that has a lost seed phrase carved into the bottom of it.
How old is this desk?
There are, at today's value, $17.8 million worth of Bitcoin in that wallet.
Hold on, Allie. You know that you can carve stuff in desks after their desks, right?
I know that. I more meant was this like when Bitcoin got started or something?
Yeah, I mean, I could pull up the wallet's history, but it's not a real wallet because this is a podcast. Yeah, it would presumably be from pretty early in the Bitcoin.
So you're saying that someone had a Bitcoin wallet, carved their passphrase into a desk, and then proceeded to lose or sell that desk.
Well, you're not going to lose a desk, so.
Maybe they died and their next of kin sold the desk not knowing what the seed phrase was about.
Has Malcolm spent any time trying to research this? Like, have you tried to go through all of your antiques and other wares?
What's messed up is he would know exactly what that was if he saw it. He just hasn't inspected this desk very closely. It's like in a garage. Like, he knows about crypto. He just has this in a storage unit somewhere. He never saw this on the bottom of it.
Hi, my name is Jake Burley, and I'm playing Nimi Walters, a trust fund kid and struggling artist who's just trying to hold a dark, gritty mirror up to society, Nimi is the head of graphic design at the Necronama blog. And mystery fact about Nimi today. So I've spoken before, and we've recently met Nimi's friend and personal psychic Becky. And Nimi's exposure to the world of psychics and tarot card reading and everything has piqued Nimi's interest into hypnosis. And that's something that she's been trying to master. So in game terms, Nimi has 1 point I put in hypnosis. And I'm just hoping, that's just a gun that can go off at some point over the course of this episode. So, look out for that.
But it's just 1 point.
A sort of Chekhov's hypnosis.
Yeah.
I love that you're only mediocrely good at it. Like, it's just 1 point, but it's going to be there. It's going to happen sometime.
It's not like my whole thing. My whole thing is art.
Right.
Yeah, this is Becky's whole thing.
I'm Kimberly Roten, and I'm playing Dottie Dowager, the blog's resident mythos archivist, and a beloved octogenarian librarian who reads more Agatha Christie than Agatha Christie herself. And today's mystery fact is that Dottie was a bit of a slut before she became distracted by the supernatural.
Uh-oh.
Not to brag, but Dorothy, or Dottie, laid more brick than the entire Emerald City of Oz.
Dang.
Frankly, if you shook her hand, you might as well be swapping spit with half the Rolling Stones.
Wait, but you've washed your hands.
Not that hand.
Dottie as a young woman, is that just like Judy Garland, basically?
I mean, and in conclusion, she's got a higher body count than Sweeney Todd.
Dang.
That's
All
my
right.
mystery fact.
Wow.
Does kill a lot of people in that play.
He does.
A lot of head, really, in that play.
So, like, is the joke that Dottie's also a serial killer? I've noticed a lot of these fun facts.
That is not what this fun fact is about. No.
Or
no,
is
no.
it?
And
Sticky serial killer artifacts, a high body count.
I think it's not super feminist to be thinking that I couldn't just be really into getting some D and it's all instead about murder.
Wow, why's it gotta be D, Kimberly? That's pretty anti-feminist. Jesus.
It's heteronormative. It's not anti-feminist.
Dear listener, I'm as queer as they get.
That's true. It's not
Yeah, how does your husband feel about this?
My husband's dead.
Yeah.
What a weird coincidence.
Killed by a monster.
So I imagine he's fine with it.
Oh, good point. When did this start? Were you accumulating these bodies your whole life? Or have you just been like getting right to it as a widow?
I mean, the Rolling Stones, right? I mean, in their heyday.
Sure, you get a hall pass for that one, but
I've been racking it up for a long time. Yeah, my husband's been dead for a good decade. Dead in the ground.
I can go. My name is Mike Turley, and I'll be playing Dr. Scott Adler. Scott is the chief of arcane materials research at the Necronoma blog, and he's an ambitious man of science who made a startling discovery that has forever changed him and led him to push the boundaries of his PhD in geology. Mystery fact for Scott this week: in between all of his other non-traditional science education that took a decade and whatnot, he did take an online class in forensic science. He was exploring his options and stuff. And one of his favorite shows is CSI. He unironically enjoys CSI.
Just like regular CSI?
Yeah, the original CSI, which was actually good. So Scott, gained all the skills about like how to inspect a crime scene and gather the samples and evidence and stuff. And that's where that instinct comes from. But it was like an online, like Phoenix University class. So I don't think that he knows a whole lot about forensics. So it's just the inspiration to do it is really what he got out of that.
All right. So last night, you all went to this party for cosplayers after a rather strange experience where you actually witnessed someone have something burst from their spine and then attack you, killed the creature, and then after a series of meeting new people and the body disappearing and everything else, went to this party. The party goes on for a while, and you all are shocked to discover that Superfan 6969, who you witnessed die in front of you, joins the party alive and seemingly fine. You even have some short conversations with him, though he seems pretty tired and still relatively sickly. So you're not really sure how well you can gauge this, but he doesn't quite seem the same.
He's a shapeshifter. It's not really him. Body snatchers.
Regardless, you all go to sleep that night and wake up early because you all have a panel today.
We're still doing the panel.
Why not? Nothing bad happened.
Nothing bad happened.
One brief gas leak triggered hallucination. He's alive. Wait a minute. No, I asked. I said, I want to do a medicine check to see if he's alive. And you said, no, he's definitely dead.
So you all wake up that morning and make your way to your meeting spot with Ethan to go into the con for some free time and then also your panel. And you wait in the hotel lobby for a while, like 10, 15 minutes. It's very out of character because Ethan is usually very punctual, very on time. And after a while, some of you text him with no reply, and you realize he's probably not coming.
We should check on him.
let's go up to his room.
Yeah. Oh, and I pull Vicky aside. Hey, thanks for letting me hold Hannah the other day. I don't think I'm going to need her anymore. And then I give Vicky the knife back.
Thanks. And I take the knife, I put it back in its sheath. You look at my leg as I'm doing that, and you realize I have even more knives than yesterday.
Hang on, that doesn't make any sense. Where? We've been stuck in this hotel. Is there a knife store in the hotel?
No, there's not a knife store at a hotel.
Explain yourself.
Maybe we just didn't see
We didn't
all
see
the
all the
ones.
knives. Yeah.
I saw all the knives.
You know, you keep some of your knives back in the
In
hotel
reserve,
room,
if you will.
in the safe. You keep your safe things there, and then
No. Bring it back. Kevin specifically said he brings all of his knives. He says, I clean the room and I get all of my knives.
Roll back the tape.
I would like to bring all my knives.
You're bringing all of your knives.
Yeah.
Look, there's a lot of knives, okay?
All the knives she wants us to know about.
Let's put it this way. When I said all my knives, I meant all of my named knives.
Oh, okay.
There are some NPC knives here that...
sure.
So you guys all make your way up to Ethan's room. You're able to get a key from the receptionist, especially because as soon as you approach the receptionist and she sees Nimi, she immediately does not even engage with any of you and goes and gets her manager.
Yep.
That's fair.
You're able to get in to Ethan's room. Ethan's not in there. Strangely enough, his bed is still made. The room is pretty neat, tidy. Looks like he hasn't been here in a while.
I'm going to ask Becky if she knows where Ethan is.
Ooh, okay. Becky closes her eyes and puts her hands to her temple and says, he's still here. He's still in this building, I'm sure of it.
How do you know that?
I've seen it.
Hey, I don't come to your job, Malcolm, and start asking how you know stuff. All right?
That was Scott. I turn around. I didn't say shit, Nimi. I'm going to search for clues.
What are you going to use to look for clues?
I really have nothing here. Unskilled. Just eyeballing around.
You can also just roll. You just can't add anything to it.
Okay, I will do that. I rolled a 1.
Ooh. You're not really sure.
Allie, I'd like to roll to investigate as well.
Sure. What skill are you going to use?
I'd like to use art history.
Yeah, I saw it coming.
Art history. Okay, and how does that apply to looking for clues for Ethan?
You know, whenever someone spends time in a room, they kind of cast their energy on the palette of the room. And so what I'd like to do is kind of get a sense for how old kind of that energy is on this palette. Remember, the palette here is the room.
Of the Holiday Inn.
The canvas of the room.
Nimi, that's such great bullshit. Oh my
Right.
god.
You're still going to have to roll.
But I can add art history to my
You can
roll?
add art history to it,
No,
sure.
oh my god.
So I've got library use. Can I add library use to it?
I'm gonna add 2 points, and I'm gonna roll. I got a 3.
So 1 plus 2.
Okay, so you look around and you look at specifically the art on the walls to see if, like, it gives you any indication if it's been moved slightly or what kind of a room this is. It's just kind of some basic hotel art. There's one of, like, the city that you're in Nebraska, like a painting of it.
There's a horse.
There's another one that's just super abstract and it's just some squares and lines and boxes and circles and just other shapes. And as much as you're looking at these and trying to say, like, okay, would Ethan have been here? It doesn't really tell you anything. It just tells you that the art in this hotel is probably pretty bad.
I turn to my compatriots. I say, yeah, you know, have we really spent enough time kind of considering this painting as just kind of a subject of, you know, somewhere to put our woes, somewhere to put our tribulations? Have we thought about that?
Nimi, I think that painting is a painting of the building we're in.
Exactly. I say.
A place of our woes.
So while these guys were fucking around, what did I find with my evidence collection skill?
Yeah, you just immediately can tell that Ethan has not been here.
You don't have to roll.
I did a whole fun fact about how good I am at forensics.
So you can tell Ethan hasn't been here, it doesn't look like, since he checked in. His suitcase is not opened. His phone isn't here.
I'm going to open his suitcase.
Malcolm, you open his suitcase. There is a bunch of suits in it, because that's all Ethan wears is suits.
Suits in a suitcase.
I was hoping for clues or a ransom note.
Everyone stop the podcast for a second. Is that where the word suitcase comes from? It's a case for your suits? How did I never goddamn know that?
No, you knew this.
I literally didn't. This is new. This is information.
No, it's not.
I had a moment like that years ago where I was like, wait a minute. Laptop.
Yeah, I searched suitcase etymology, and the website's basically like, it's suit and case, idiot.
How dare you Google this?
I remember my dad was like starting the lawnmower. He's like, I got to mow the lawn. And I'm like, oh, lawn mower. That's what you guys sound like right now.
You sound so dumb right now.
How stupid. How fucking stupid you sound right now.
But yeah, looking around this room, none of the complimentary shampoo and conditioner have been used. There's just no evidence that Ethan has been to his room since he got here.
I would think we have the wrong room because he hasn't been here, but there's his suitcase here. So, like,
Well, I saw him yesterday before the panels.
yeah, but he didn't stay here tonight, it seems. Like, maybe he left or something.
Oh, maybe he had like a hot date or something.
Yeah, Vicky, is that what you think? You think he had a hard date? Yeah.
Maybe.
I did see him talking to Natalie.
Crazier things can happen.
If I could intervene before Nimi and Vicky keep talking about hot dates. Guys, I'm really worried that we have an unshowered Ethan who's just gone missing. Given everything that happened with us last night and killing that creature that did or didn't happen,
Did not happen.
I'm worried about him. We should try to find him.
We should try to find him. Also, we didn't kill anything. You and
We did.
Vicky killed something, but that was imaginary, it turns out.
Is that going to come out in court like that?
I just in case anyone's dead, it should be clear
Yeah.
that it was Vicky and Dottie who didn't do it. Nobody did it, but if anybody did it, it was Vicky and Dottie, and certainly not anyone else.
It definitely didn't happen, but if it did, wasn't fucking me.
Well, okay, OJ Simpson.
Oh my God.
So I don't know if you guys remember, but last night Ethan was texting all of you about his plans to confront Thomas.
Do you guys think Thomas murdered Ethan?
Are we jumping to murder that quick? Could we maybe go ask the guy?
He's never gone a full night without texting us
You guys,
100 times.
I'm going to give you some advice that my therapist, Dr. Richard Sambaldini, gives me, is that you shouldn't always just immediately default to it was murder, because usually they just went down the street to get milk or something.
Vicky, I think you need a new therapist.
Oh no.
I don't know. That actually seems like good advice from a therapist.
I think, if anything, you need to go and get a therapist.
You're probably not
Oh.
wrong, but
Becky, do you know where Ethan is?
Well, hold on. And she closes her eyes again,
Everyone shut up. Shut up.
puts her hands to her temple.
Tell me to shut up.
He's not in the hotel.
Well, there you have it.
wait, didn't you just tell us he is?
He's in the building, but not the hotel side.
So he's in the con.
Yes, I see it very clearly.
Hey, Becky,
Yes.
this is fake, right?
Oh, would you like a reading? I could probably prove my prowess to you if you would like.
No, it's okay. I've been really working on myself for the last few years to try to disavow myself of any of my fictional thoughts, which is what my therapist, Dr. Richard Sambaldini, tells me they are. This isn't real, right? I mean, you're just making stuff up.
Becky looks over at Nimi. Is she serious?
Yeah. Sorry to say she is. Vicky, you're being pretty, I don't want to say, you're just like being really closed-minded right now. Does that make sense? You're just kind of embarrassing, maybe, like yourself, I guess, is what I'm trying to say.
I'm pulling Vicky away.
Mean Girls.
Hey, you're right. She is fake. She's not allowed to admit it.
Oh,
And it's very rude to call that out for some reason.
okay.
Her career depends on never admitting it's fake. Don't ask her to do it.
You cut to me and Becky, and I'm like, oh my God, isn't she just so freaking weird? Like,
Such a bitch.
I know, right? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, the Cthulhu mythos is real, but psychics are not real.
So Ethan's in the conference.
Yes, it's hazy. It's hard to see him, but he's there.
All right.
All right.
We should check with Thomas anyway, and he'll be at the convention. Let's go do our panel, and then we can confront Tom.
Confront.
As we all walk out, I think we've all agree that he's probably just in the other part of the hotel. And I'm like, you know what? That's just an educated guess. It's not a prediction.
Come on, Dottie. You're with me on this one. You read more Agatha Christie than Agatha Christie does. You know, before a murder, the victim always has to go confront their business partner or something.
We don't know if he's murdered anyone yet. We shouldn't reveal our hands.
Yeah, but we know this is the setup for a murder.
All right, regardless, let's go. Let's go see this guy.
Yeah, so as you guys are walking, you actually take the stairs because the elevator seems to be out of service.
Question, though. I cannot take the stairs. So who would like to carry me?
Oh, I'll carry you. We've established I can do that canonically.
Excellent.
Yeah, and as you guys are walking down the stairs, you notice that it's almost raining. There's probably some leaks in the roof above you guys because there seems to be a lot of water specifically on the floor. It's not like falling on top of you, but like as you're walking down the stairs, there's a splash to each of your footsteps.
Wow.
But it is hurricaning outside.
A hurricane must have broke a window or something.
Or someone else broke a window.
Ugh.
So you all make your way to the convention hall side of the building, and you are greeted with security.
We have the pass from yesterday, I say.
Yeah, I take out my fast pass.
Strolling by, yeah. TSA pre-tech.
You all walk through security as Vicky does, and the alarm goes off. They just kind of like look you up and down and are just like, do you have the knife?
Hey, Gerald, how are the kids?
You know.
I get it.
Whatever was true yesterday remains true.
Well, yesterday you gave me one of your knives to keep.
It's true. Okay, I take out that one knife,
Yes.
hand it to him, and say, I'll get it later.
All right, good.
All right.
Otherwise, I'm keeping it. It's a nice knife.
You're my second best friend.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Wait, you gave the security guy one of the named ones?
No. Gerald's my second best friend.
Even though his name is Paul and not Gerald.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but I know him as Gerald. It's just a thing we have between the two of us, you know.
It's only your second best friend.
Yeah, Dottie's my best friend.
It gives you excellent advice. Excellent dating advice.
All right. You're all going to your panel then?
Yeah, I guess we should run this panel.
So you make your way to the convention side, and the first thing you notice is that there does seem to be a lot less people here than there was yesterday, which you think is kind of strange because usually at a convention, Saturdays are the days where it is the most packed. But not today, even though today is Saturday.
Well, it is hurricaning outside.
It is hurricaning outside, so you could just kind of chalk it up to that.
Oh, this is a really important point. I go back to Gerald and I say, hey, Gerald, is it weird that there's a hurricane in Nebraska?
He's like, yeah, actually, it is kind of weird. I don't think we've ever had a hurricane.
Yeah, because like, where's even the ocean?
Huh. Oh, well. I go back.
Also, his name's not Gerald, it's Paul.
Later, Gerald.
Bye, girl.
We have a rapport.
Yeah, so you guys make your way into your panel and you start getting all set up and people start funneling in and sitting down at the chairs in front of you. Ethan is still not here. And I don't know if you guys had anything planned for this, but I think Ethan probably had a plan for you and now is not here. So
Ethan did have a plan, and he shared it with us. We are supposed to be promoting cryptid crypto.
Oh, yes.
We're
of
not going to
course.
talk about anything about on our content from our blog or like Cthulhu-y stuff.
Oh, no, of course, we're going to talk about all of that in the interest of promoting cryptid crypto.
I need to quit this job.
We've got a blog, we've got a job, and I've got a number of these cryptid crypto coins.
Oh, you're invested.
So let's try and make this happen.
Yeah, you bought low.
And it remains low.
Buy low, sell low.
People are filing in. You kind of think about how many people are at the convention today in general, and it seems to be about like a third of them are coming to your panel, which is nice, but it's still not that many people. One of the things you notice as people start to walk in is that some of them, not all, look kind of sick. Like pale, kind of sweaty, look like they all have fevers.
Okay. Well, someone got sick at the con, and now it's spreading to everybody.
I reached for my magic rock before remembering I threw it away.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm going to be asking around for Ethan. I mean,
Yeah.
we still haven't settled where this Ethan is. I mean, there are people who work for the conference, I assume.
Yeah, helping you get set up is one of the coordinators who you met very briefly once before, who was running the panel about octopus.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Her name is Sam. She's helping you all set up whatever you had planned for the panel.
Right, she's the one who didn't understand the difference between facts and like a call and response. Yeah, I remember. I say, hey, Sam, have you seen Ethan around? Or Thomas? I snap my finger. Thomas, maybe?
Thomas is getting ready for the meet and greet with Kathy, which is right after this. Ethan, I'm sorry, I don't think I know who Ethan is.
He's looks kind of like me, but he's older, and he's a guy, and he doesn't look all that much like me, to be honest. But he usually wears a suit.
There was a guy in a suit hanging out with Thomas last night.
That's the guy.
Okay, yeah, he hung out with Thomas for a while, and then they had a couple drinks and were talking about some kind of crypto, some kind of coin.
Crypto.
Sure, that sounds right. Yeah, and then I went to bed
What time was that?
around when the power came back on.
And what time was that?
I don't know, like 10 o'clock?
What time was Ethan supposed to meet us this morning?
Like 8:30 a.m., because your panel is supposed to start at 10 a.m.
All right, so he went missing somewhere between 10 p.m. and 8:30 a.m.
That's good. You got to narrow down that time of death, baby.
well, we don't know he's dead.
Pretty big range.
Do we see Thomas?
No. So the meet and greet for Kathy is in a different room.
Yeah, so I want to sneak down the hallway and try to peer into the room where Thomas is.
Yeah, I'll come with you.
Are all of you going?
I'm going to go because Dottie's convinced that everything that we saw last night really did happen. And in fact, I got virtually no sleep. So I look tired and almost sickly, but not pale like the others.
So Malcolm and Scott, you are staying at the panel.
Yeah, I'm going to stay here. I'm going to get the slide deck set up. We did prepare for this panel. Everyone's acting like there was no plan, but we've got a set of slides and got the late game edition to promote Cryptid Crypto. But I'm a professional, and I'm going to get ready for this presentation.
Yeah, okay, great.
Perfect.
Scott still has his foam core multifold thing about like cool glowing rocks and how they relate to the Eldritch mythos.
I tell Becky to stay with you guys to just kind of help you guys get like the flow of the presentation right.
Oh, Becky is just like putting decorations on the slides.
Perfect.
Stars and making it look pretty.
Becky's got a real good creative eye, guys. Love you, Becky.
She like blows a kiss at you. Okay, you have stealth, so you just do it. Dottie and Vicky, you're both going to use a point to just piggyback.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Nimi, you just succeed. So you sneak over to the room where Thomas and the tank that holds Kathy is. Before you walk in, you kind of like hold your ear to the door a little to hear what's going on. You overhear Thomas saying, "She's not in her tank. I don't know what's going on, but we need to find her. Last night she was here and meet and greet's only in an hour."
I turn to you guys. I do that like movie, like, oh my God, like type of thing, but I don't make any noise with my mouth. And I like motion to like sneak back down the hallway.
Yeah, I follow.
You know, I get back to you guys working on the slide deck, and I'm like, oh my God, the worst thing has happened.
I'm afraid to ask, but what?
Kathy's gone. Kathy's missing.
Oh, everyone loves Kathy.
I saw this in a dream last night.
Yeah? You saw it in a dream last night?
You know, people would believe in you if you would say that before it comes to be known elsewhere.
Right.
Right, but it was a dream. I thought it was just a dream.
Like, you can see the future with your prognostication dreams. Tell us the things in them before they're verified, and then people will believe you.
Yeah, this is true.
Malcolm, do you remember everything that you dream about?
I don't claim to predict the future with my dreams.
No, I didn't think so. So,
Thanks, Nimi.
So now we have Ethan missing. We have Kathy, the superstar
Oh my
octopus,
God.
missing.
Right, Ethan's missing too.
They could be together. I mean,
Do you think Ethan stole the octopus?
Oh.
He would do that.
To promote Cryptid-Con.
Oh!
No, because he's mad that Thomas is taking over the convention with his
no.
octopus.
Oh, wow.
No, I think maybe you're right, Nimi. He probably just stole the octopus so that, you know, he could do a big reveal in the middle of our panel.
I don't have a spot in the deck for that. I guess we could cut some time out of the Q&A section.
all right, at this point, is it panel time?
Yeah. The last couple people walk in and sit down, and the doors to the room that you're hosting your panel in close. And everyone's staring at you up on this stage, waiting for you to start.
All right. I guess I'm the team's presenters if I'm, in fact, the only person who knew we had a slide deck and whatever.
That sounds right. Scott was not involved at all. He just made his little triforce board.
Yeah, go ahead now. Please give the presentation.
Yeah, let's hear it.
All right. Malcolm gets up there and gives a presentation about what it's like to run a blog where we collect reports from across the nation about supernatural events and sightings and cross-reference them with the lore that we keep, courtesy of our lore master, Dottie, and just how we verify these claims and curate which ones to bring forward to everybody for the Necronama blog and where they can buy merchandise on the website and at our merch table. And, I work in something about how cryptid crypto is really what allows these paranormal investigators to keep their good work going and how everybody should buy cryptid crypto to support the paranormal investigators who keep us all informed and safe. And now it's time for the Q&A.
Actually, halfway through your presentation, there's a guy in the back that just keeps his hand raised like the entire time.
Okay, I would not straight face that for that long. After like 3 minutes, I'd be like, excuse me, sir, there will be a Q&A at the end.
Fine. And he puts his hand down and waits for the Q&A. And then he is literally the first person in line at the microphone. You actually recognize him as the person who traded with you yesterday at the convention. And he is actually holding the cane up in the air, but it's in two pieces, the octopus in one hand and the cane in the other. Ooh. And he asks you,
and when exactly do you make fake reports about the realness of your artifacts that you sell to people?
We don't do that. Thank you. That's all the time we have for you. There's a lot of people here. Actually, Scott has a presentation about rocks to share.
Excuse me. No, you sold me this yesterday.
Oh, you see? And then I start talking about rocks. I was like, well, yeah, this glowing igneous... blah, blah, blah.
You have a glowing rock?
I did bring a glowing rock.
I would like my money back. You sold me this yesterday, and it's not real. All
right, I just kind of pull him aside and give him $50 and be like, get out of here, kid.
All right. I wasn't expecting to get $50 back. But also, where's my seeing eye? I would like that back.
Room 312. It's in the waste bin. You want to get there before they clear it out.
He's like, all right, fine. But if it's not there, I'm going to come back and be mad at you again.
All right, you can be mad at me now, but run along.
You can be as mad as you want, but I'm not going to know where it is.
How'd you know the report was fake?
Ooh. Is it because he saw someone else with the same cane at the convention that Malcolm sold it to him last year?
I wouldn't make two identical authenticity certificates.
Yeah, no, the way that he knew it was fake is that he has the anthropology trait ability. Also, he was using it for a costume last night and someone broke it and it's supposed to be like...
I didn't say it was invincible. Being breakable doesn't make it fake.
I mean, it might have a made in China stamp at the bottom though, right?
No. I have 6 points in crafting. I wouldn't have been that sloppy.
Yeah, he would have filed that thing off.
That's exactly right. I would have filed that off.
It boils down to it broke and therefore he thought it was fake.
Any further questions from maybe other people in the audience?
The next person in line is actually Superfan 6969.
Oh.
Hey, buddy. What's going on?
Hi. I wanted to ask what your experience is with the old ones and if you have any knowledge to share.
Honestly, I try to avoid old ones as much as I can. I mean, Dottie is kind of unavoidable for me.
Son of a bitch.
No.
Dottie's so nice to Nick.
And I take the mic away from Nimi with all my tiny strength arms can handle.
Darling, you gotta stay away from the old ones. They're gonna lie to you. They'll promise you great riches, but they will give you nothing but insanity and death.
Insanity? But do you know that?
That's what every artifact or archive we have on the subject tells us.
Interesting. All right, thank you.
And Superfan 6969, who is acting very differently than you've seen him, just goes and sits down. The next person is a woman who looks incredibly sick, almost like Superfan 6969 did yesterday. And she's kind of having a hard time putting her words into thoughts. And she doesn't even get really a question out. She stands there for a while and stares at all of you and says,
"Do you know what's happening?"
Oh, I can take this one. This is actually really important. It's okay. You're allowed to go to the doctor. Not all hospitals have murderers in them. So you can go, and then they'll help you. They'll give you some medicine or something. That I would do that.
Vicky and I haven't really been seeing eye to eye audience. I don't know if you guys have been following that drama, but yeah, I think we're actually on the same page on this. Get yourself to a hospital.
Just for the record, here at the Necronoma blog, we are not physicians. We cannot give you medical advice. Yeah. Nothing we say or do should be interpreted as medical advice.
I'm not giving you medical advice. I'm just saying I once went 4 years without going to the doctor, and that was bad. And when I did go, they fixed up a lot of my stuff. Doctors are good. So you should doctor.
I should doctor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She starts coughing. She looks down at her hand, and she has this kind of expression on her face, like shock. And she looks up at all of you and says,
"Hospital, right."
And then she goes and sits down.
Ma'am, that's not the hospital.
Yeah, so you go through the rest of your panel. You get some good questions. You also get several people acting very strange in a very similar way to that woman. Some of them are coughing, some of them are profusely sweating, and the woman starts coughing even more, and she's like leaning over the chair in front of her with her hair dangling over the seat, and her back is moving in a almost inhuman way, and it starts to bend forward until her entire spine bends in half. And similarly to what happened to Superfan 6969, something rips itself out of her spinal cord. And then you look around, and this isn't just happening to this person. One by one, about half of the people at this panel have these things start to just break free of these people's bodies. You scan around the room as this is happening, and you see one person with their spine wriggling before a yug abruptly rips itself from their back.
Oh my god!
Dottie looks absolutely giddy and says, "I knew it was real."
In the front of the room, there's another person in a big inflatable Cthulhu cosplay, screaming through their rubber mouth tentacles. You start to see them struggle as a yug obviously emerges, but it gets trapped inside the costume and begins to like stretch the fabric. You also notice a number of people just screaming because they're now covered in other people's blood.
Are you all seeing this?
Malcolm shouts into the mic.
It's not real. It's not real.
It's real.
It's not real.
Open your eyes.
I know I said it was real before, but it can't be real. This is too much.
We talked about this. Is shared psychosis.
Vicky, can I borrow Hannah again?
Yeah. And I take the knife out and I hand it to you.
The familiar weight of Hannah fills me with comfort, and I gain 1 stability.
Yeah, all right. I'll give that to you.
Yes. Feels good to name your knives, doesn't it?
Scott hides under the table.
I am going to try to investigate to see what our closest exit is.
You have a second. They're all still trying to dislodge themselves from the corpses that are in front of you. I think you sussed out the exits like as soon as you got in here.
Excellent.
You can tell that behind all of these people are a set of double doors that you entered through, but there is an emergency exit to the left of the stage.
Excellent. So I'm just going to yell at everyone, let's go, let's get out of here. This is dangerous. Let's flee.
Do we see Natalie or Becky or Jericho? And are they looking sick?
Strangely enough, Natalie isn't. She got quite drunk last night, so you all assumed that she was probably just hungover. Becky and Jericho are here.
But they're like with us.
No, they are in the audience, and they are looking around and being very freaked out.
So as everyone starts running, I stop and I say, "No, I can't live without Jericho." And I turn back.
What happened to your best friend?
Becky's my best friend, but I can't live without Jericho.
Oh my God.
All right, yeah, we gotta go get Becky and Jericho.
Everything has quickly turned into chaos. People who do not have this thing going on are trying to flee out the back door. And actually, as you see them try to run out the back door, you notice that there are two tall individuals that you recognize from the first day that you were here as cosplayers. And they are cosplaying Deep Ones, except they're wearing the same cosplay that they were yesterday. And they are actually blocking the exit over there.
Are there any vents?
Well, I just said there's an exit behind you.
Oh, okay. There's an exit behind us.
Yeah.
Well, but
Right.
are there any vents?
Vent would be better. Vent would be more dramatic.
You just want to shimmy up a vent?
There was a lot of vent-related escaping that Vicky did at Camp Lucid Lake. Can I roll to see if I can find any vents?
Oh my God.
You know what? Let's just stop everything. We've got to track these vents down. Everybody.
Okay, all right. What are you going to roll for that, Kevin?
Vent finding.
Vent finding.
Preparedness.
Yeah, all right.
Vicky would have clocked those vents when she walked in.
I've mapped out the ventilation system in this building, as I do with all buildings I go to.
Yeah, no, that's believable. You know that there is actually a vent in here. There's two, actually. There's one on the ceiling, which is impossible to get to without a ladder. And there is one to the right of the stage. The left of the stage is where the exit door is. But there is a small vent on the to the other side.
Okay. I turn to everybody and I'm like, guys, they're going to assume we're going to go through the exit. You want to zag on them. Let's go in the vents.
That vent is more narrow than my shoulders.
Oh.
It is. It's actually a pretty small vent.
All right. Well, I guess we'll have to go through the exit. I don't want to. As I have promised myself, I'm not going to leave anyone behind. Not again.
So you're not going to leave any of the people that are now getting attacked, by the way, by these yugs.
Oh, no, I don't care about any of them.
Just kind of like the core group. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't want to end up as one of your knives.
All right, let's try to get some eyes on Becky and Jericho and decide if they're rescuable.
I guess I'm imagining like we were behind a big long table and we started to move toward the exit behind us. And then I turned back and I saw Becky and Jericho and now I'm trying to move around the table to like get to them.
Yeah, and I think they were actually in the front because they were very excited to like support you at this panel. So you get to them and they are freaked the fuck out, as anyone would be in this situation. And Becky says, I did not see this. I did not see this.
I reel from this statement. I'm absolutely flabbergasted. I was about to tell you my action, but I do nothing. I'm flabbergasted by this admission.
I walk around, I look at Nimi, I put my hands on her shoulders, and I say, yeah, because psychics aren't real.
Yeah.
But I'm real.
We can't do this right now, guys.
I love that is happening while we're surrounded by people whose spines are splitting open and eldritch creatures are coming out, but the psychic is not real here.
Yeah, but we're in video game time. We have infinite time to come up with a plan and try to do something before we actually are in any danger of any kind. I say, as it tackles me and I get killed.
As you say that, it does look like you've caught the attention of at least one of the yugs, and it is starting to slither its way towards the group of you.
Oh, I 360 no scope it.
You pull out your gun.
And I pull out
my gun.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, roll an attack.
All right. I'm going to use 2 points of firearms. No, I'll use
Okay.
one. I'm just going to use 1 point of firearms.
Okay.
I rolled a 6, baby.
Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
Okay. That's 5 plus 1.
Woo!
That's 6. Yeah, you shoot it. It hits. It reels back, and it gives you enough time to kind of like get everyone and their shit together.
I want to make it really clear. I did that without looking at it, and it looks dope as a hell.
Without looking or just without aiming down the sights?
No, without looking. Like, I pick up my gun from my side, and without turning towards it, shoot to my right, and the other thing is brained.
I mean, it's still alive.
Yeah, but it's brained.
It got pushed back quite a bit.
It's really fucking reckless to do that.
You're just shooting into a panicked crowd.
I hit it, didn't I?
You say as we were running to the exit.
Ipso facto.
Vicky's really good at gun.
Gun. Not guns. Gun.
I've been training for this my whole life.
Evidence remains to be seen for guns, but gun for sure.
You know, Kevin, how much ammo does Vicky have?
Uh-oh. You did say it was a revolver.
So the revolver will have 6 bullets. I've already used 2 bullets. but I think I carry some other ammo. I think I carry like a box of ammo. So I probably have like 24 more shots after that.
Do you just have like a fanny pack where you keep your ammo?
I think a lot of it is in your room just because you can't carry all of that, but yes.
I think we have established that I attach a lot of stuff to my body.
Yes. I'm going to say you can only attach so much stuff.
Yeah. And it's bullets, my
right.
gun, and my knives.
All right, let's figure out how many bullets there are, how much is on Vicky's person, and how much is in the room.
She's got one of those cool cowboy leather straps that has bullets right in it.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like I'm Nathan Drake.
A bandolier.
Yeah, right. Yes, you're Nathan Drake. We still need to get the fuck out of here.
I assume we're having this conversation as we're running.
Okay.
We're running talking about bandoliers.
Yeah, you guys are all having this conversation as you're running through the exit door into this backstage kind of hallway. And as you go to close the door behind you, you notice that the Deep One cosplayers at the far end are actually stopping people from leaving, the people who didn't have things emerge from their backs, and are instead kind of actually pushing them towards these creatures. And that's the last thing you see from that room that is now filled with screaming.
Are we cool with not saving any more of those people?
Yeah.
We got Becky and Jericho.
All right.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That was it?
I guess we're going to let a bunch of people die.
I mean, how many bullets do you have, Vicky?
I open up my gun. 4 in here and another 24 in my pocket.
You didn't reload last
in your
night?
pocket.
No, I assumed that it wasn't real, which means I didn't fire my gun.
That
but
makes
I did.
That tracks.
Yeah. I would assume that the door is shut and locked on us. We don't have an option to go back.
Yeah, it's one of those exit doors that actually, as soon as you get through, it's a very heavy door and it closes and locks. So yeah, you're in this back hallway, kind of like a backstage area where famous people walk from panel to panel without having to walk among fans.
Dirty plebs.
And you see some people at the far end of the hallway frantically looking for something. One of them is Sam, who was just with you helping you set up your panel, who left shortly before it started.
Dottie says, Sam, what the hell's going on?
I don't know where she is. I don't know how you heard about this, but we're gonna find her. She couldn't have gotten very far.
Are you referring to Kathy?
Yeah, that's what you guys are talking about, right? Kathy's missing.
No. Do you not know that there's like a whole room of dying people behind us and you're caring about an octopus?
What?
Ooh.
What happened at your panel?
A bunch of monsters started bursting out of people's bodies and attacking the rest of the people.
What the fuck?
Scott started giving reckless medical advice, and it got out of hand.
Yeah, have you ever seen the movie Aliens? It's kind of like Aliens, but real.
There's also a couple of nefarious people who are preventing people from escaping from that room, and it seems like trying to get the rest of them to turn into monsters.
Yeah, it turns out demons and monsters and stuff are real, I guess, apparently. Oh, God.
Let's go in the front door and see what it's like in there. Because it's going to be totally normal, and everything's going to be gone, and then Sam here's going to think we're crazy, just like Natalie did. But I think we need to go through that just so that we know how to plan the rest of our day.
Yeah, let's open the door and see if it's screaming.
Like if we should go have a drink or...
All right. Yeah, let's look.
Yeah, so you go around. The rest of the con seems to be pretty normal. There's definitely less people than there was yesterday. And as you get to the door of the room that your panel was in, it's closed, and you go to open it, and it is locked.
Is there a window?
There's not a window. This is a room on the inner side of the building.
Are there screams from inside?
No, you don't hear any screaming at all.
Dottie's going to try to pick the lock.
Okay.
I have mechanical repair.
Mechanical repair.
Did you learn that at the University of Phoenix Online?
No.
I'm going to have you roll for that because the ability that I think is specifically for this is locksmith.
Oh, I have locksmith.
Hell yeah.
Oh, you do? Okay.
You do it.
Yeah, you're just able to pick that lock then. And the door opens, and you see these two tall people standing there that are in these Deep One cosplays, and a room full of people. There's no blood, no creatures.
Told ya. This is exactly what I said was going to happen.
Everyone turns around and looks at you, and the woman who had originally started coughing and had this whole thing kick off stands up and looks at all of you and says, "Are you finished with your panel?"
Damn it. This is just like Mother's Day 2 years ago.
Because I would love to listen to you all more.
Ooh.
Are you sure you're done?
And what time is it? Are we done?
You look at your watch. Yeah.
How long do we have the room?
Malcolm, this is actually a really good point. You didn't do the Bitcoin ad.
Cryptid crypto,
did.
where you can make a monster of cash.
If you roll back the tape, I work in something about how cryptid crypto is really what allows these paranormal investigators to keep their good work going. I am a professional. I don't know how many times I have to tell you that. Malcolm is a professional.
So, was there blood from when you blasted that one creature?
Yeah, I checked to see how many bullets I have in my gun.
You are missing 2 bullets.
Fuck.
Okay, so you did start blasting.
I turn to Becky and I say, I cannot believe you've been lying to me.
Ooh.
She is shaking.
I'm shaken. I'm shaking to my goddamn core.
And I'm going to go try to get my magic rock. Because I once again think it's important.
You're going to race the guy to that trash can.
Well, I think he might have died in the...
Oh, that's true.
So that rock is yours if you can get there before the trash.
If this does turn out to be some kind of supernatural thing and we're not just all having a shared psychosis, we should all stick together. Because if there's one thing I learned at Camp Lucid Lake, it's that you should never split up.
If Jericho saw what we saw, then it happened. That guy's got a cool head on those shoulders. Wait, Jericho, you saw it, right?
Cut to Jericho staring off into space.
So I assume that we have gently shut the doors so we're no longer standing next to the tall old ones and having this conversation of just like...
Maybe even relock them.
Thanks so much. Actually, we're all set with our panel and we just shut it again.
Wait a minute. Why were they locked?
They were locked because the old ones didn't want people to leave while they were being replaced with simulacrums.
Also, you guys are just ignoring the 2 Deep One cosplayers that are just kind of...
Oh, they're still here?
They're there, kind of staring at you all, like...
It's not that weird for there to be cosplayers.
I assume they're more simulacra.
I don't know. I think they're part of it.
No, they were the bad guys when this happened.
They were the ones not letting anyone leave while the monster things happened.
Hey, guys, did you see what just happened in there?
One of them looks at you, but you're not really sure if it's looking at you because the head of these things are what you're assuming to be some kind of paper mache. But they have these really big bug eyes that are like up here, so you're actually not quite sure where their eyes are. But it motions down towards you as if it's looking at you, and it shakes its head.
All right.
Thanks so much for your time, sir.
Okie dokie.
Either we hallucinated or they're committed to the lie.
Guys, we did not hallucinate. There are more and more of us that are seeing these things. Clearly, this is real.
Yeah. No, this is real.
I think I need to get out of here.
Yes.
This
Let's
is too
get
much.
out of here.
Yeah, I really need to get on a plane and just think about all of this.
I think we need to get like some help, arrest these people who got these people killed.
Just cannot believe Becky would lie to me like this.
I know how we can get some help. I get out my
Vicky.
phone and I call Richard Stambaldini again.
The moment you take your phone out, I put my hand on it and push it back down.
And then I put my hand on your hand. I say, actually, I really could talk to someone right now.
I press 1 on the speed dial.
There's no ringtone.
Oh.
Well, we got ringtone back, I thought.
No, we got power back.
The power came back on and you received text messages, but you haven't tried calling anyone yet.
Well, I do now.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Oh.
You press 1 and it doesn't even ring. It just says that you don't have service.
Right. His phone's probably off. This is Dr. Richard Stambaldini's day off, and he blocks my number that day.
Dottie again slams down her walker and just says, guys, we have to get out of here.
Yeah.
Yes.
These things are real. I had something like this kill someone I loved so deeply. Let's get out of this building.
Dottie's right.
Let's go.
We're leaving now.
Yeah.
Let's go.
If we don't leave, we're going to turn into one of them.
Do you think that's true, Scott? Do you think that could happen to us?
Yes, I think it could. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Wait, did anybody get touched or bit?
Oh no, it's a zombie thing.
Don't be a dick. If you got touched or bit, you have to tell us.
I got bit, but I'm hiding it under my sleeve.
Jericho, you wouldn't lie to us about this, would you?
Jericho says, but touched by what? Touched by one of them? Like,
Touched by an angel.
Perfect. Yep, that's the answer I was looking for. Great.
I had one of them touch my shoulder.
Bear shoulder?
But like the people, the people, not the things that burst out of them.
Sick-looking people.
Oh,
Oh, guys, I think Jericho got to go.
It's fine. We'll have proper doctors on the other side.
Everyone will go to the hospital.
Let's go. Let's get out of here.
Let's go back to our advice. Go to hospital.
Yeah, so you make your way back to the front doors of the hotel. The first thing you notice looking outside the front doors is that it's stopped raining.
That's great.
You don't see any water droplets on the glass, but it's still this foggy, dark black that on closer inspection has hints of a deep blue, specifically where there are lights at the carport portion of the hotel. As you walk towards the doors themselves, you see what look like bubbles, almost, lining the edges of the door. And as you walk up to these automatic doors expecting them to open for you, they don't.
What?
They don't respond, and you hear this low, buzzing groan as if they can't open because of some kind of pressure.
Hang on, Hannah and I have solved this problem before.
Finally, a problem I have.
Wait, does it look like water?
Yes.
All right, so maybe I won't smash this glass in front of us all.
Smash it. Smash it. Smash it.
Hold on, what? It like the entire door is just water?
Yeah, and as you start to think through this, you look down at your feet, and there is, in front of the door, a puddle of water kind of seeping in.
Oh no.
Wait, what about the window I broke yesterday?
I wonder why you guys saw a bunch of water in the hallway earlier.
Right, but I mean, did the window get fixed? Otherwise, water would just kind of continue. I go up the stairs to the second floor where I broke that third floor.
It was the third floor.
All right, I go to the third floor.
You actually can't walk up to the third floor because you get to the second floor and there is a river of water coming from that floor of the hotel.
Okay, so we're on a ticking clock now, guys. The whole entire building's just gonna fill with water.
Man, who knew Nebraska had such a big ocean?
Zing.
Cthulhu-Con stars Ali Turley as our keeper, Kevin Rizza as Vicky Vanity, Stephen Tansey as Malcolm Vance, Jake Burley as Nimi Walters, Kimberly Roten as Dottie Dowager, and me, Mike Turley, as Dr. Scott Adler. This episode was edited by Kristen Rizza, with sound design and engineering by Mike Turley. That's me! Cthulhu-Con is a production of Skull and Scones. You can find links to all of our current and future stuff on our website at skullandscones.com. If you like the show, hang on. I just got an email. What? It says, forward this message and the trailer for Cthulhu-Con to 10 people or you'll be cursed with bad luck for 100 years? Oh man, I'm sorry. I guess I read that out loud to you, so it's kind of like I forwarded it to you. You might need to send that trailer to 10 people so you don't get cursed. There's a link to it in the episode description. The email also says, small podcasts rely on word of mouth to grow, so it's really important. What? Who sent this? Anyway, it also helps a lot if you rate and review us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. And you can also find links to our social media and our Discord server in the episode description. Thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss an episode. And we'll be back with another episode in 2 weeks on November 25th. See you then.